beautiful beings of the universe, welcome to now. You become unstoppable by working on the things that nobody else can take it away from you. Working on your personality, working on your character, working on the skills that you want to develop. And this is essential because you see, as you're navigating through life as a chosen one, as a light worker, you do see a lot of haters around you, right? Use that energy and use all of that to bring out the best version of yourself. So if you feel that, well, I do not have that much energy and I feel that I'm too weak, or maybe I'm just being too much judgmental about how my art is going to be perceived, you need to let go of all of that. You do need to let go of all of those inhibitions that you have created in your mind because you see, it's a world of lies. Everybody out there is lying about who they are not. They are just using any of the crooked ways and means to just arrive at the point so they can prove themselves right. Your job as a light worker is to deny all of the negativities that's thrown at you, and your job is to create something that is really beautiful and that is meaningful to you. I understand that there are times when you would think that, well, as I get within, I find there's a lot of darkness. And while I'm creating my art, my painting, my music, or working on my own body, it's too difficult. I do not see the results right now. That's all right. That's just all right. That's just part of the plan. You need to keep going. Because if you think that the way and the path is just too hard, and it's better if I stop for a while, know that there's no stopping because life will keep pushing you. Life will keep triggering you. There's no way that you can stop. Your life is like a shot from the bullet. It has been shot and fired, and it will end only at its death. So know that you trying to play it small or weak in front of your haters, the people who are waiting for you to fall, is going to take you nowhere. So you better take control. You need to learn to stand up for yourself. You need to learn how you can use all of that distraction and force it into the energy of focus. You see, it's very much like how the light works. So you see the sun rays, it lights up the entire world. It lights up the whole planet. But when you focus that sun ray into through one laser beam light, it has the power to burn anything. And that precisely, my friend, if you're a chosen one and you're watching my channel, and I know that if I'm on your For You page, this is precisely the thing. It's a call for you to believe in yourself and to deny every single negative thought, opinion, or negative energy or vibe that is thrown at you through your haters. Because you need to learn how to stay more grounded. You need to learn to stay more centered. And how do you do that? It's by being spiritual, by getting back to the source. Because understand that there's nobody who's going to help you apart from the Creator. So just learn to surrender, learn to pray, learn to love God because He's your only survivor, He's your only savior. And know that you would be tested because you see, all these tough times and circumstances are in turn created by the God for you. And why is that? So that you can utilize those negative moments, those hardships in your life to become the best version of yourself. Else we do not grow. If there is no pain, there is no growth. You can think of it like you're hungry and you want to eat something and you have to cook for that, right? Like if you do not prepare yourself a good meal, you would not have anything to eat. You might order online, but still there is a work involved in that. You need to get up your couch and you need to place an order. If you don't do any of that and you can just keep on imagining that I'm eating the food, well, actually you have not eaten and you just end up being hungry. So it is so much essential that you raise yourself up. You need to learn to work on yourself. And I know that it's quite a painful process and you would fail so many times. So just so be it. If you keep on failing, keep on failing. That does not matter. As long as you're experimenting with your own creative aspects, that's okay. And who's to say about the time thing? Who are they to tell you that you're a failure, you're a loser? They are putting those projections on you because they are scared of your light. And by the way, all your haters that they are projecting is only aspect of their own self. They feel incomplete and so much vulnerable and weak. That's why they have to come out and shout in front of you that you're like this and that and you are just not good. Who do you think you are? Have you heard these comments from others? You're not alone, my friend. If you're a chosen one, you would have to face all of those things. But know that you have that shining power of God's energy in you. Keep shining that light and do not ever surrender to the weakness of the haters. You need to stay in your power. Sometimes that might be just through silence. You choose to keep quiet. And I'm not saying that you go about, getting into a face to face fight with any of them. Because it's like if you throw a stone in the mud, it splashes back on you. You need to save your energy. But what I'm saying is do not forget the humiliation and the insult that they have brought to you, because you need to learn to use all of that. You need to learn to take it all in and turn that around, just like an alchemist. You see the t shirt that I'm wearing, the yin yang. So, in every light, there is the dark, and in every darkness, there is the light. See? So, you need to learn to be aware of this fact and know that we are all in a game plan. It's all a simulation. Your entire life is a game, and you need to play. Whether you think that, oh, I've been fighting too much with the darkness and I think that it's a losing battle, that's not true. Because actually, it's all a game. The people from the dark energies, the demons, they are playing their game because it's a game between two, light and the dark. And this game is created by the Lord Himself. The Creator has created this so that it's a game going on. It's like a child playing with his other team members, right? So in a game, you have two teams, and you just need to decide which side are you. Are you on the devil side or are you on the God's energy side? Know that this entire world, this whole existence, is just a war between these two energies, the dark and the light. You need to choose your side. If you are an angel movement and you're more of a light worker, if you believe in positivity and goodness and things of that nature, then you need to pick your side and you need to play accordingly, because you cannot just be in this side and that side. When you think that things go easy for you by taking to the devil's side, and you fall down to those weaknesses and you learn to be like them, to play tricks and put others down, that means you have already gone to the dark side. And there's no way that you're going to win, because you might think that these people, these haters, you might think that they have more things than you, they have more money than you. They are still a losing battle. Because if you have lost your soul, you have lost everything. That's just a fact. That's just a plain fact. So it does not matter. Jesus had nothing. You see, Jesus Christ, the most beautiful. I love Jesus, and everybody who's a lover of Jesus knows precisely what I'm talking about. He had none of the things, but he was God. And though the entire people who had killed him, they owned a lot of stuffs in the material world, and they were kings and whatever things that they wanted to have, they still had nothing. The world does not remember the people who crucified him. The world does remember Jesus Christ because of the beauty, of the positivity, of the truth, of the power of God that he talked about. So it's not so much about attaining the material things, but yes, if you think that that is where you need to enable yourself so that you can then create something which is of value to the world, which can be of benefit to yourself and to others, which helps you raise your consciousness and uplift the consciousness on the planet. That's what you need to do. Definitely, you need to work on that. And above all, do not let the noise of your own self, do not let the noise in the external world try to bring you down, because that is just not going to work anymore. And you need to learn to be on your own and learn to figure out the ways by yourself. And many times it's through surrender, through prayer. Many times it's through just checking in, just being quiet. But if there is a moment where you need to learn to take the orders of life. Life tells you, got to act this now. And you need to listen to the life's orders. There's no way you're going to just keep on hiding in the dark and trying to play safe, because there is no safety. We all live in a very turmoil, unsure times, and life has always been like that. Don't think that it's only now, this present day and age, that the life is unsure and uncertain. You look back to your parents' life, you look back to your grandparents' life, and you can trace back in history. There have been wars, there have been battles. There was never, in no point in time, security and surety. Life is very uncertain. Anything can happen any moment. And when you live with this truth, with this awareness, you learn to respect life. You learn to take orders from life. When she tells you, you need to learn this, You better respect, bow down, and surrender and learn. And stop fighting that I don't want to learn this. Stop being a stubborn child. You need to learn to grow up. So that's all I wanted to say. That was our message for today. Have a great day, my friend. Bye for now. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.